Hello everyone, I'm Guillaume factory drivers for RTRC, and today I will show you basic things to check on your RTA V3 before hitting the track. Let's see.
In this video, I will show you how to get a smooth and free-moving front end along with the key maintenance step. The first thing to do is to remove the shocks and of course take the entire front end off the chassis. This will give you better access for the next steps. Then remove the steering knuckles and the suspension arms. At this stage, take a moment to identify which arms are binding, so you can work more efficiently. As you can see, this arm does not drop under its own weight. Use a 0.9 mm screwdriver to start disassembling the arm. Next, check that the arm pin is not bent by rolling it on a flat surface. If you notice any wobble, replace it immediately. Make sure to check all 4 arm pins of the front end. Once the pins have been checked and replaced if needed, I recommend using a Nintendo brush to clean the inside of the arms. Do this for all of them. As you can see, debris or excess materials can sometimes build up inside the arms where the pin passes through. Use a scalpel to carefully remove this excess material. Work gently to avoid removing too much, as this could create unwanted play in the arm. Here you can clearly see a small amount of excess material inside the hole. Now, take a 1.1 mm drill bit for the next step. Gently rotate the drill bit left and right while sliding the arm onto it. When you reach the end, quickly remove the arm from the bit. Only perform this step on the lower arms. Now reinstall the arms onto the front end. If an arm still doesn't drop freely after tightening the arm pin, repeat the process. Again, be careful not to remove too much material when using the scalpel. Here is a real example of a binding arm. Repeat the same step to free it up. Remove the excess material with the scalpel, then run the 1.1 mm drill bit through the holes. And now, the arm moves freely. Next, check all the ball caps on the steering knuckles. Make sure they move freely and can drop under their own weights. Inspect each ball individually. If some of them feel tight, clean the bolts and use a Nintendo brush again inside the ball caps. Do the same for the steering leakage. Check every ball cap on the knuckles as well as on the servo horn and steering assembly. If the linkages are still not completely free, I highly recommend watching our previous video to fix that issue. And there you go, your front end is now smooth. The final step before hitting the track is checking that your suspension arms are perfectly parallel to the ground. As you can see here, the arm is clearly not parallel to the ground, as shown by the red line. In this case, you simply need to redo the preload on the shock absorber. Repeat this process as many times as necessary until you achieve a perfect result. Don't forget to loosen the droop screws to avoid any binding in the suspension arm, which could make this adjustment more difficult. And that's it, your front end is now properly set up and ready to hit the track.